Mission accomplished. I just passed another group of hikers and they said that, yeah, that's the falls. Aloha everybody and welcome back to another GoGo Rental Discover. Today we are on the east side of the island, semi-lost in the jungle right now, and we are looking for Likeke Falls. Okay, so when you're driving in, you're gonna be coming off of Pali Highway. Now, you're either gonna be coming from the Kaneohe, Likeke bound side this way, in which case you're gonna have a right turn that leads in, or you're gonna be coming from the Koolau Pali Highway side, in which case you're gonna have to hop into that little turn lane over there and make a left and then go down here. It's a really sneaky little turn, so if you don't know what you're looking for, it's easy to miss. But if you have your GPS set, it should take you there pretty easy. So after you come off the main road and you're on this little access road that leads you towards the golf courses, you're basically just gonna drive all the way down it. We got pretty lucky today. I managed to get a spot pretty much as close to the driveway as you can. When you're coming down this road, you'll see all of the cars kind of parked along. There's some cars that are pretty far back there, and there's a whole lot of open spots. So it looks like maybe everyone came through here in the morning, and there's only a few people that are still out there on the trail hiking. Some of these little pull-off areas on the side of the road aren't the best. So if you have like a non-adventure car like mine, slid a little bit on the gravel, and that curb is just a little bit too high for my car. So the guys at the golf course were actually nice enough to warn me that the police will come through here and issue out parking tickets for anyone who's not completely off the road. So if you're touching any of the blacktop or any of the hard surface of the road over here, you're liable to get a ticket. They say they come through pretty frequently. There is no parking available at the golf course for the hiking trail, which means you have to park out here on the road and walk in. That's gonna add a little bit to your hiking time. We're here for exercise anyways, right? That's the golf course down there. This is the parking lot for the golf course. It's huge and it's empty, but you're not allowed to park there if you're doing the hiking trail. Trailhead, however, is just down here at the end of the parking lot. Okay, and here we are. The trailhead is really just the service road that comes up to the water tank. And then from there, you turn left onto this little hiking trail. And my assumption is that's what's gonna take us to the falls. So let's go check it out. Right away, we're into this like red clay dirt that's pretty common out here in Hawaii. It's been dry recently, and in this particular spot, there's not a whole lot of tree cover. So all of the comments for this hike are people just saying how it's super muddy. So keep that in mind. Today it's dry, but that doesn't mean I don't think it's normally dry like this. Okay, so we're just coming off of the trail. We hit this patch where it almost looks like it's paved with stones. And then we come over here to this area, and there's a big blue and red arrow that points off to this offshoot. Now I know at some point we're gonna have to turn off of this main trail, because the main trail here goes all the way up to the Pali lookout. And the waterfall is somewhere off the trail to one of the sides. Painted arrow, maybe not the most reliable thing to look for in the world, but I'm pretty sure this is the turn off to get to the falls. It's a little bit strange. I'm here on a Tuesday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon maybe, and there's just not a lot of people out here like I thought there would be. Normally when you're on a trail in Hawaii, you can just follow like people like a trail of ants. And today there's no trail of ants to follow. I've seen a couple people coming through. This section of trail is really well trafficked. That's a good sign, I guess. The trail is continuously getting more and more wet, so I'm taking that as a sign that we're going in the right direction. Our first sign of flowing water. That's fantastic. So we're just gonna keep on going and see if we find this waterfall. The sound of what I think is a waterfall keeps getting louder, but I also hear things like motorcycles. So I have a feeling it might just be the highway above us. But this looks like it might be our guy right around the corner over here. Okay, so I have seen pictures of this place, and this is pretty close to what those pictures look like. The good news is we did find a waterfall. So if this is our waterfall, it's not necessarily very big. It looks like it's coming off of some kind of a cliff. It goes down into here. It's still really neat to see from here. The trail is still pretty super short, so awesome. There's some like rocks and stuff to sit on around here, which is really nice. The pool is not deep enough at all to swim in, but it's at least clear water, which is a good sign. So we're gonna go back to the main trail. Mission accomplished. I just passed another group of hikers. This is the second group of hikers that I've seen on the trail today. So they said they've been through here a few times, and they said that, yeah, that's the falls. Just to kind of confirm again for you guys, when you're coming out here, this is the arrow that's gonna lead you to the trail that goes down to the waterfall. This is the main hiking trail that you're gonna come up on, and if you keep going up the trail, you're gonna go up and over the mountain. A couple other things I guess worth mentioning: the falls are spring fed, not rain fed, so you should be able to get water flow coming out of them even on a dry day like this one. The internet seems to agree that this is a very easy trail for most people to do. I would agree that it's a very easy trail for most people to do. I'd say the only thing that might stop you is some mobility issues if you have like bad joints or something like that. Okay, so here's just a really quick recap of everything you need to know about this hike as fast as possible. The falls you're looking for are Likeke Falls. The hiking trail that takes you there is part of a bigger loop trail system that goes all over the botanical gardens and everything like that around the east side. There's also a trail that goes up and over the Pali, so watch out for that if you're not into it. The trailhead starts at the golf course, but you're not allowed to park at the golf course, so you got to go off golf course property, park on the side of the road. Don't have any of your tires touching the asphalt, otherwise you'll get a ticket from the police. When you get to the golf course, you're going to take the service road at the back of their parking lot that goes up towards the water tank. At the water tank, you're going to turn left and go up the trail. You're going to go along the trail until you find that tree with the blue and red arrow on it, which is going to turn right off the trail, and that's going to take you over towards the waterfall. So if you can remember that, you can get in and out of here no problems. Okay, and that is it. We are back here at the water tower and we're on our way home. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching. We'll catch you in the next one.